Welcome to Cobalt Black Gaming, channel where I do indie coverage every day to find those hidden and not so hidden gems. If that sounds like something that you'd enjoy, go on and subscribe for more content. Anyways, today we're going to be taking another look at Funguys Swarm. I've already done a couple videos on this one, mostly because this game kind of came out of nowhere and really surprised me. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. And, you know, from the art style, I will admit I was not expecting it to be as good as it is. But it is very solid. So what we are going to be doing is checking out the new update. Basically, what has happened is they updated the game during Steam Next Fest, and they added some really cool things and some even more unexpected things. So let's just see. I don't want any of those. Okay. So they've added several interesting things. First being, they've added a new weapon. It is called the Hornet Spike. It is essentially like a bow or a sniper rifle kind of thing. You hold down and you skill shot it out and it pierces along the line that you see on the ground. I will not be using it. I find weapons like that in Horde Survivors not amazing, especially to start with. So actually, you know what? Hold on. I shouldn't I? Can I actually refund these? I don't know if I can refund these. Yeah, I can't refund those. Okay, so I won't be using it. Anyways, they've also added mechs. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. This is awesome. But I have a potato bot now. So that's a thing in this game for some reason. But along with those two things, they added a new area along with a new boss. Seems like they have quite a few areas to add. But anyways, we're going to come in here to this area. It's a lava zone. You know, a lot of the features are slightly similar to the ice zone, the lake zone, but not quite. And as you would expect, the lava does burn you, so you got to watch out for that. But otherwise, this zone is pretty awesome. And the new boss is pretty cool too. So I am going to go for shock this time. I did a like mana fall Stardust build last time. Very, very good, very strong, still strong like it used to be, but I don't want to do the same build every time. So we're gonna go zap zap. Yeah, this game never ceases to amaze me. A very solid survivor-like. You know, genuinely, if you enjoy survivor-likes, I implore you to give this game a try. It is early access, so there's a lot of features not in the game and things like that. And there's not a whole lot of content here. There's 3 levels, 2 characters, 3 pets, 1 mech. See, and that's the thing. Let me rephrase. There's not a lot of content here, I guess, for this game. However, this game has some fairly deep meta progression systems, so that's pretty cool. I mean, they aren't always the most interesting of upgrades, right? You're not sitting there being like, oh, this upgrade makes you fly. But with all of the different things between the pets, the characters, the mechs, all of that, it becomes a very intricate kind of system where, you know, you don't necessarily know what thing you're going to be upgrading next, and a lot of them are really cool. The weapons, forgot to mention that. Okay. Take those. And we definitely take this because, man, I need some more clear. After initial strike, lightning leaps towards other targets, inflicting shock. Lightning now targets a small area. Let's do the leap. Do the chain lightning. We always take those. I'm a big chain lightning kind of guy. Get that magnet. Okay, we have bounce chance. We have crit chance and crit damage. I am You know what? Yeah, let's try a crit build on this weapon. I always go with the bounce and the attack speed and all that, but let's go crit. Let's see if this can become viable with crit. Not become viable. It is a viable weapon. It's actually probably, I would argue, the best weapon in the game. But that's just me. And I actually do think the weapons are fairly balanced too, so... Like, the hammer is supposed to be very good. It is not my favorite thing. And you can kind of see a pattern, right? Both the hammer and the Hornet Spike, they require, like, a charge up, and they only hit a certain area and things like that, and I'm not the biggest fan of that in Horde Survivor games. It just doesn't... It's not my fancy. Man, we're not doing well. I just did a massive run that was super... Like, the first run back since I played it before, and it was easy, and now I am having problems. Okay, we're gonna go with crit chance up. I'm gonna call the mecha, because I would like to stay alive. Yeah, so this is the mech. He just shoots out potato bombs and stomps around, and then every once in a while shoots out very big potato bombs. He also has a dodge that is just a massive leap that I believe damages enemies when you land on the ground. Don't quote me on that. Alright, our health is back. We're doing okay again. That's the nice part about the mech. It can give you a nice reprieve when you are not handling life well. I wish I had one of those in real life, but, you know. Also, I think if the general public had access to mech robots, we'd have a lot of fucking problems. It's just a guess. You know, I don't know, but it seems like it wouldn't be great. Okay, cooldown. On cooldown, you shoot a weapon projectile with increased damage. You now throw additional projectiles and a fan powder. Yeah, let's do the fan one. Let's do the let's shotgun blast. Shotgun blast those crits. Glad shockwave. Alright, we have 2 more slots. The question is there enough lightning in the game? I don't know yet. Or do I want to be using water or something like that? Let's check. Bear Claw. I'm gonna go for a Big Dreamer real quick. Get that XP gain. I'm always a huge proponent of taking XP gain in these games. Every time, you just end up stronger. But yeah, the crit chance does not seem like it's gonna be... Yeah, I agree, Fire King. That is a brave choice. I don't think the crit chance is gonna really pan out. That's just me, though, but... I don't know. 13% after a couple of investments in that? 20. I want 20%. Like 1 out of 5 is the lowest crit chance I will accept usually. Every time you dash, reduce skill cooldowns. Okay, that's pretty good. Each time you skip a fire card, spawn 2 HP pickups. Gain 1 shield for every elite you've defeated this run. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that, and we're gonna kill this elite here. Gaining the shield is super good. It basically allows you to A, take a lot more risks, and B, just generally be a lot more tanky. Alright, we take those. Yeah, so now we got 3 shield. We're sitting pretty. We went from not doing well to doing very well. What do we need here? I still kind of just want to go big. We'll grab Thunder Spear. We'll see if we can get like an Evo on that. Something to make it a little bit more efficacious, if you will. All right. Okay, we're sitting pretty. I actually think I might pick up some curse because I don't know. This seems easy. I'm about to get killed, aren't I? I do this every video, guys. Every time. I'm like, oh, this isn't hard, and then I start taking damage suddenly. Like a lot of it too. Okay, what do we got? Weapon damage, crit damage. I think we're just gonna go with weapon damage. Yeah, I know I'm going for crits, but I need the crit chance to be up there. Okay, we need these 2 last flowers. That was unfortunate that I took damage there, but whatever. We take those, I guess. We're gonna increase movement speed. I feel like I just want a little bit better maneuverability. Alright, that should be a nice little power spike. Shockwave. Okay, when triggered, spawns wave at an enemy's location. Okay, massively increases your shockwave area, but increases the cooldown. I feel like it's this. Yeah, I feel like it's this. Ooh, Thunder Spear. After spawning, the spears suspend in place for a moment. Massively increases the length of the spears. We're gonna take that. Yeah, that's the type of Thunder Spear I'm talking about. We just shooting fans everywhere. Everything is getting messed up. I love it. I don't know what that like wing thing is that I picked up. Do I just have a speed buff right now? Is that what's happening? It looks to be it. Alright, that's good. We're getting those guys who skill shot before they can skill shot. Yeah, 17. This doesn't... Crit chance on this does not feel good. Maybe I just need to also, like, go for the crit chance cards and everything. Like, maybe I really need to double down on it. Just actively be like, this whole build is only about crit. That's probably what I should have done. That is usually kind of how crit builds work. I kind of screwed up on this one. I'll admit that. I'll admit when I was wrong. Thunder Spear. No, guys. Taking damage. You know what? No, I'm not. I kind of wish I saved that for the incoming swarm, but... I don't know. I think our Thunder Spears can handle the swarm, right? Right, guys? I hope. Guys? Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, I'm getting messed up. Okay, throwing grapes, what do we got? Your weapon projectile now has a 25% chance to inflict starlight. Yeah. We take those. One out of every 4 inflicting a status. I'm a betting man and I will take those odds. I'm not a betting man. I don't gamble on shit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If anything, I'm too cautious. Oh, please stop. Alright, let's thin everything out a bit. The music while you're in the mech is just so ridiculous. Uh-oh. Okay. God, I'm taking so much damage. It's because those projectile dudes are not treating me well. And also skill issue, but, you know. Those guys are the ones giving me the trouble. Ooh, we take all of that. Okay, we can get to 20% with crit chance. I guess. I mean, sunken cost fallacy, whatever. But, like, we're here. I'm gonna add Soul Bloom, because I like Soul Bloom. Soul Bloom can get very powerful if built right. Yeah, more Soul Bloom. Alright, what do we get from you? Each time you skip a fire card, spawn 2 HP pickups. Reduce all skill cooldowns by... You know, we're gonna roll and see if there's anything else. I guess we're going with this. Hey, you're gonna give me another shield segment. Get over here. Why are you standing in the lava, bro? Actually, I think the lava hurts you, but does it? Yeah, it does. You just gotta be in it for a minute. At least I think it does. I don't think I got hit there. Not from anything I saw. Critical chance A, 41? Yo! We take those. Okay. Alright, this is looking a little, a lot better now. Look at them crits. 41% chance. I will take that. I would like to stop getting hit, though. Oh, boy. Can you please die, sir? I would like my extra heart, or not heart, my extra shield segment, please. Please, please, please. End it, buddy. Hey, and 2 pickups. We take those. Alright. We got that. We're gonna go down to the... What am I saying? Actually, no, we're gonna go down. I was gonna say I'm gonna go up to the mushrooms, but I realized I actually think I have almost all of the mushroom meta progression unlocked. And I'm sure they'll add more or something, but like, for now... That's all I need, and if I keep playing this game, I'll just passively get it, so I'm not going to go out of my way to grab it right now. Especially not in the situation that I'm finding myself in, where I need to stop taking damage. Some might say I should get good. Others might say that will never happen and I should give up. I say both of those people are right. Hey, plenty of potatoes. Like that. It's for the potato mech. Spears now rotate. After spawning, spears suspend. Spears now rotate. Let's do this. Let's... Shockwave massively increases. Okay. Instead of spawning a single shockwave, shockwave spawns 2 waves. We take that. We take all of this. I guess it's Big Dreamer again. You know what? I don't want any of these. I just... Really increase your weapon damage after leveling up or reduce XP growth. Oh, God. And 6 curse? What? Who's picking that? Who's... I want to know. Who's picking that? Who saw that and said, that's a good bargain? Actually, here's the thing. It depends on how much it increases the damage by. Right? That's... It could be a lot. It could be an insane boatload that just makes you a monster. So, and that's probably what it is, to be honest, because the downside of that was massive. and bad. And I'm not even talking about the curse, really. I don't care about the curse in this game. It's more enemies. Good, that's more XP for me. So I guess actually, yeah, I guess the curse that you get from it might negate the XP loss. That's actually interesting to think about. So yeah, I mean, I guess it could actually be really good. Maybe I made a mistake by leaving that behind. I don't think so. And I'm not going to go back and get it. But, you know, I could have made a mistake. Yeah, why not? Why not Bear Claw? Why not we just add Bear Claw? Let's do that. Let's be weird. I actually kind of really like the Bear Claw with a ranged build. It's just funny to me. And it's good horde clear. Not that we're having any problems with that anymore. I think ever since everything evolved, we've been doing real good. I'm about to eat those words, aren't I? Well, I'm going to stay near this ice cube, because if the horde is actually bad, then I can just grab it if I need to. Okay. What do we got? Throwing grapes. What's the last thing on you? On cooldown, you shoot... Okay, after 12... We're going to go with after 12, you shoot 12. I actually probably should have re-rolled that, to be completely honest. I think there's a better one I could have gone with. I think there's, like, piercing and stuff like that, but whatever. Actually, after 12, shooting 12 was fine, because I went with the spread. So I think I shoot twice, and then I shoot an extra 12. Yeah, so that really works. We're gonna finish off Thunderstrike. When this skill is triggered, it hits 2 additional targets on the map. We'll take that. So that should now just be filthy. And we're gonna go Soul Bloom more than Bear Claw. They're both good. I think Soul Bloom for my situation might be a little bit better. Yeah, going crit was the way to go. We're getting some massive damage out of it, I think. I think in the future I might want to go crit and then bounce, but we're doing pretty good. Take the Soul Bloom mutation. What do we got? On dash, deal damage to all enemies. Nope. When taking damage, inflict mark on all enemies around you. That's kind of good, but let's not bet on taking damage. Inflict mark on all enemies in a small area around the target. Killing enemies using a weapon attacks has a chance to trigger this skill. We're gonna go with this. That way, when it's horde clear time, this is very useful. It's all coming together. Ooh, what do we got for Bear Claw? Oh no, I got Fire Curse. Oh no, guys. Enemies killed by Bear Claw have a chance to re-trigger the skill. When you take damage, the chance of triggering... Okay, no, I think re-trigger the skill is what we're going to go for. Get some of that sweet, sweet meta progression. Those are the ones I still need. I still need all the stuff for the weapons, and I still need the stuff for the mechs, obviously, because that's new, and I still need the drops, the water, for just like your character's meta progression. Go for Soul Bloom. I should have went for Lucky Dice, considering both. I have 3 things that scale off triggering now. And I can finish out Lucky Dice, so I'll probably do that in a moment. We have one more Elite ahead of us, which will actually... I'm going to stay here for this. Should spawn at 15 minutes, I believe. So we got 5 seconds. 2, 1. Danger approaching. Come on. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Oh, I want... Yeah, why not? Let's take it. We take those. It's gonna get spicy in here. When you take damage, no. Enemies hit by Bear Claw have a chance to be inflicted with mark. Yes. Yeah, this elite is not having a good time, I'd say. He's getting hit with a lot of crits, amplified damage, and he's getting marked. Fire curse reduce. Do I take those? I guess. I mean, I kind of liked having a lot of it, but I still take those. All right, finish out some stuff. Soul Bloom, hell yeah. Killing enemies using weapon attacks, chance to trigger the skill, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Increase the movement speed. Increase the movement speed again. Yeah, I guess we're going with Big Dreamer, even though I really don't want to. Doesn't matter now, right? I'm gonna be fighting a boss. Take me to the boss arena. Let's go. And by arena, I mean whatever. And the boss it's a dragon fruit, but also kind of a dragon. It identifies as a problem. That's the bottom line here, I think. That is really needs to be known. And I have just enough move speed to not have to dodge out of the way for that. Last time I came in here, I did not get move speed. And let me tell you how much additional move speed helps with boss fights. I just don't want to take damage from this, so we'll use the mech. Who doesn't seem to be dealing that much boss damage. I hope it looked like there was space for 2 or 3 more mechs. I hope one of them is like a very good single target boy. Why would I want astral potency? Who's deciding this? Who's trying to? All right. 30% more loot dropped. Oh, I don't want to be there. Which actually, I guess I could have afforded to be there. I have lots of shield. Oh, I got hit. Unfortunate. Bunch of dews. Yes, we take those. I need a lot of them. You need a lot of dew. Like a lot. Like that is, if a piece of advice I will give you is if you start playing this game, always go out of your way to get dew. The mushrooms, you kind of just end up getting there just from playing. The dew, you need a boatload of. Ooh. How about we don't do the thing you're doing, bud? Bro, why? Are you mad? Are you enraged? Is that what's happening? Seems to be a lot of fire going around, a lot of stuff shooting. Angry boy. Uh-oh. Bunch of dews. And he's dead. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, guys, that has been the new update to Funguys Swarm. If this looked like something you might enjoy, or just if you enjoy survivor likes, I urge you to go check out this game. I have a link to it in the description. I think it's definitely worth for $5, to be honest with you. $5, and they're adding more content and things, and it's already pretty meta progression wise pretty deep. So yeah, I'd say this game is worth the $5 if you enjoy survivor likes. Obviously, if you don't, this game isn't for you. I don't think I need to tell people that. That was Funguys Swarm's new update. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.